Hello, and welcome back to this tutorial series on promoting the paperless classroom. Our main focus, of course, has been the Google Drive. In the last video we looked at, we spent some time creating a Google slide presentation, making some basic edits to that presentation, choosing themes, adding text, and so forth. To continue on with this video, we're going to be looking at Google Sheets, which you can see right here. The green icon will let you know that that is Google Sheets, as our file names are all three of our file names are exactly the same. Once again, slides, sheets, and docs. We're going to spend time on the electronic spreadsheet program that Google has, Google Sheets. So let's go ahead and double click on this. It'll open in a new tab, and we are ready to begin some basic edits. Once again, this is a basic tutorial, just how to make very simple adjustments to our existing spreadsheet. So for example, right over here, we can just start creating a numbered list. And of course, we can come over here to this column. You can insert rows, you can make rows a little bit bigger. So for example, let's say we want the data in this cell not to be 10 size, we want it to be 18. Okay, it'll automatically make the row a little bit, the height will be a little bit bigger to facilitate. You can also adjust the row and make it as big as you want. Go ahead and come back to normal. Same thing can be said with the columns. Just by looking at this two-way arrow, you can make the column as thin as you want, and you can also make it as wide as you want. Those are some of the basic changes we can make right there. When you're looking at columns and rows, columns up here, alphabetical, rows go down the left-hand side and are identified numerically. So we can take column A, for example, and we can make some adjustments. We can change that from left aligned to center aligned, and that will center our data. Okay, another thing we can do is we can take our cells and we can change the color of the data in those cells. So we'll do red, blue, and we'll change that third one to green. So that's just some of the basic changes you can make. You can also change the fill colors of these cells just by highlighting which cells you want. Coming over here to our fill color, and we'll just change that to a light gray, and it'll change our fill color for those cells. Bolding and italicizing, very similar to what you would see in a Microsoft Office program. Bold, italicize, and once again, your keyboarding shortcuts are still in effect, so we can just click on Control B and Control I to set us right back to normal. Those are some of the basic things that you can use in Google Sheets. So we can come over here to rows. We can click on our row. Let's say we want a heading right above the number 1. We can right click on the 1 and we can insert one row above the text that's already there. Number, come back up here and we'll change that color to black. So now we have learned how to insert a row. Let's say we want more data, but we want it to be in column A. We want this data to shift over to column B, so how would we do that? It's very simple. We click on our column, which is A. You can right click on that. Now you can choose if you want to insert a column to the left or insert a column to the right. You go ahead and click on to the left. That, as you can see, has opened up a column. It's kept our fill colors, and it's also kept our text colors, and once again, everything stays the same as far as alignment goes. So the consistency is there in this program. That's going to wrap up this tutorial. That's basic formatting. We'll get into sorting and charting in a later tutorial, but which are some of the ways where you can really expand the creativity in which you use an electronic spreadsheet program such as Google Sheets. So that's going to wrap up this tutorial. As always, we appreciate your time, and we look forward to you on the next tutorial where we will begin to look at Google Docs and some of the cool features that we can use as add-ons to that program. Once again, thanks.